Hi guys, welcome to GameTalk Ajax NEC, the first game of the season. Together with Eyejax, we're going to discuss the first game of the season. 5-0, first half score basically, the end score. Eyejax, I don't know about you, but I was buzzing, man. That first 25, 30 minutes, what were we watching, man? That was amazing.
Yeah, we didn't almost have time to breathe because they were like hitting goals and making goals 1 minute after another, and they were on fire. So I'm very, very, very happy with the first half, and I can't remember a start of the season like this in many years, because we've many times struggled that first game of the season, many times also lost points, and now we were like, what was it, 4-0 ahead like in 17, 18 minutes. So that was amazing, and I really enjoyed it. And the fire the players took into the field, it was something else.
Yeah, you could see Ten Hag really, I mean, from last week, he clearly was not happy with the performance. He instructed the players this week, look, we're going to start this match totally different. We have something to show our fans, you know, to show ourselves even. And it showed, you know, I mean, from the start. I mean, we got the first chance, I think, after 1.5 minutes already.
Haller?
Yes.
Missed it?
Yes, but
Yeah.
still, I mean, we started really, it started raining chances a lot. And look, it was 5-0 the first half, but it could have been 8-9 even.
Yeah. It was, there was a score like in the half of the first half. So like after 20, 25 minutes, that we already had like 15 goal attempts or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Crazy, really crazy.
Exactly.
So I actually tweeted after that 4 or 5-0 like 10-10-10, but unfortunately we didn't make that. But the first half was on fire, and I really enjoyed the play of the guys, and they really delivered. So nothing bad to say about it. It was great. It was a great start of the season, and unfortunately the second half the energy died a bit. But they controlled the game, and the points were in the pocket. But you always hope for some more fireworks after 5 goals in the first half. And unfortunately, it stayed like this. But very content with this win, and the first 3 points are in the bag. So great beginning of the season.
Yeah, look, you know what you're saying basically about you were a bit disappointed about not scoring also in the second half. A lot of people were thinking, you know, maybe we'll go over the VVV game last year, you know. But at the end, can we be critical? I mean, it's the first game of the season. We know a lot of players are not fully fit yet. So maybe it's also a smart thing to do, you know, if you're leading by 4-0 already after 25 minutes, 30 minutes, you know, take the gas off a little bit. What are your thoughts about that?
But actually, it didn't look like they took like really their foot off the pedal, you know, like it was still, they were still going at it, but it looked like the tank was a bit more empty. So of course we cannot be critical about it, because a 5-0 win is very good. So for that, kudos, and I would have signed before the game for this score. But you should always be critical, and you should always try to improve. If you have a 5-0 lead in the first half, then you have to set some goals for yourself, or maybe experience some other things, you know, like a plan B. Try to work with some long balls. Try to practice some situations that you can need in the future. It's not a necessity, but it is possible to like train this and maybe score at least some more goals. But yes, maybe this is critical. I'm not mad about it. Definitely not. It was a very good game. But if you score 5 in the first half, you can expect at least 1 or 2 goals in the second, at least, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't you agree?
No, I totally agree. Listen, just to be quick about this, some players that stood out for you, or a special mention of a couple of players. You're not allowed to mention Schöne. We'll talk about him a little bit later.
Okay.
So from Ajax this time.
Yeah, there were a few that stood out for me. Tadic is my man of the match today. He scored 2 goals, 2 amazing goals. Both were clinical finishes, especially that first one. I think the keeper didn't even see it. It was so fast. And he gave a great assist again today. So what we expect from Tadic, high contribution to the team. 1 assist, 2 goals in maybe, what was it, 75 minutes. So that's a great conversion. Also, I think Ryan played a terrific game today. I have to mention him. He was a little bit unfortunate.
The only thing is he failed to score, man.
Yeah, that's what that's what I'm trying to say. He was a little bit unfortunate with finishing off because he had terrific chances, or at least he was in positions that he could score. And especially that one that Berghuis played to him with his left. That was a bit funny. I think he also laughed about it. How could I hit the ball like that?
Yeah.
So, but today you saw how great Gravenberch can play if he can focus on going forward, making his runs. He also, we took possession quite a few times, and also you could see with somebody like Alvarez next to him that he can focus on going forward. Today you saw also with Alvarez, he was sometimes even falling back to the last man position just to keep the balance, and he just takes care of a lot of dirty stuff, like closing the gaps, trying to get the ball back. He's always there fighting, and these kind of players you need for like Davy and Ryan to go forward and do their thing. So I think also it's not mainly because of Alvarez, but he can rely on him to do some dirty stuff, and he can focus more on the technical stuff and go forward. And I think today Ryan was terrific. He played a great match. The only bad thing about his performance is that he didn't score a goal, because that would have topped it off, and maybe he would have been man of the match if he did.
Absolutely.
And also I want to mention one more. I think Masroui was great today. And if you're watching Overmars, and I know you do, because Sahbi took a picture with you today, we connected. If you're watching, let him sign this contract, man. Let him sign a new contract and keep him at the club, because this guy is class. He almost scored twice. He missed with a header narrowly in the second half. He gave for the critical assist for the first goal, and he scored a terrific goal. So Masroui was a honorable mention also for me.
Yeah, but we know about the Masroui case, the contract situation. It's not really about whether we value him or not. That's what Overmars said. It's more to do with financial. How much do they rate Masroui in the hierarchy compared to like the top earners, like Tadic, like even Haller. So that's basically the discussion at the moment.
If you're allowed and you're willing to pay a lot of money for Haller, and you're willing to pay a lot of money for Berghuis, you should definitely not give the same amount of money to Masroui, because I cannot believe he would ask for that same amount, because I just don't believe that, because he's not of the same position like Tadic is. But you should definitely clear some money and set aside some money to just extend his contract. Give him some more, just extend his contract for a few years, but because this guy is by far the best right back we have in the eredivisie. And you saw today again, a Masroui in form is a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, absolutely. Listen, one more player I just want to highlight or mention to you, who played differently than last week. Blind was playing at the left back position instead of Tagliafico, who's of course suspended from the red card last week. Your thoughts on his performance on the left side?
I think the whole team did decently today. So also Blind, and he could be a value to us with his passing play. And we've talked about this a lot of times, and I had many discussions on Twitter about this also. I think the best position for Blind is the left back position, because he's not a midfielder. And the Martinez and Timber are first picks as central defenders. So for me, especially also with how Nico has been performing and getting a red card and stuff, these few matches, it's for Blind to show that he is the first pick for that position. And he has to fight it out with Nico, because his passing is terrific, and I think his liabilities in his play are easily covered on the wing compared to the center of the field, especially as a midfielder. So if you want to play Blind, and I've tried to think about where would I play him, the biggest chance in my book is for him as a left back.
Okay.
And I think he did okay today.
Okay, clear. Okay, then special mention, Lasse Schöne. Farewell today. What do you think?
Lasse is one of my favorite players of the last decade. I love this guy. He always had the odds against him every season. At the beginning of the season, he always fought back. He never complained. That goal against Real Madrid, I would never forget it. This guy has been a terrific Ajax player, and I will always have him in high value in the past, what he did. he's just a terrific guy, and he's one of my especially top 5 players of the last decade. I love him, and I wish him all the best, and I hope he can keep NEC in the eredivisie this season and have a great season, because I think we all want Lasse to have a great season. It could be his last, so I hope he goes out with a blast this year. And I think it was way overdue giving him his goodbye. So I'm glad Ajax decided to spend some time on it today. And although it's not the big goodbye you expect with some players, but due to Corona, it just didn't happen up until now. And I think it's well deserved to say some words to him, and to see how the crowd applauded for him. Also, when he got substituted, he's loved by many.